Hello and welcome. Let me ask you something right at the start. What's the purpose of your life? It's a question we have all asked in some way. Some say it's about being good, others say it's about success, and many believe it's about finding God. Whatever is the reason, we keep searching for the purpose of a life. Today, let's explore a deeper perspective, one rooted in the wisdom of non-duality or Advaita that may change the way you see everything. When we explore the purpose of life, we often associate it to this idea of God or the source, the one, etc. In this understanding, for many of us, the word God brings up the image of a being outside of us, watching, judging, maybe rewarding or punishing. God is not a distant ruler in the sky, rewarding and punishing. So, what is God? God is all that is, the infinite, formless source that expresses itself as everything. God is not separate from existence. God is existence. God is not watching you. God is you. If that's true, then maybe the purpose of life isn't something out there waiting to be achieved, but something happening right here, the experience itself. Let's go back to the very beginning. There was only the one, undivided, infinite stillness. But in that state, the one had no way to know itself. Think of an eye. It can see everything, but not itself, unless it finds a mirror. In the same way, the one needed a way to reflect upon itself. So it created the appearance of the other to reflect itself. This first movement, this first vibration, the shift into subject and object, was the birth of creation. Out of that movement came universes, stars, planets, beings, and all the forms we see around us. Creation, then, is not a random accident. It's an intelligent act from deep awareness or consciousness. It is the one, the source, gazing into infinite mirrors to experience itself. Every planet, every dust, every particle, every atom, every drop of water, every tree, every animal, every human being, you, me, all of us, are perspectives through which the one knows itself. And that brings us back to our question: what's the purpose of life? The purpose is simply for the one to experience itself in every form, in every story, your story, my story, and in every moment. Here is the extraordinary part. The one is unconditional. It doesn't say this is good and this is bad. Every experience, light or dark, joyous or painful, is still the one experiencing itself. It doesn't label experiences as right or wrong, good or bad. It simply is. Even beings or forces we label negative, or even the crimes we witness or even experience, are not outside of God. They too are expressions of the One, exploring what it feels like to live in the absence of light, to experience deep separation from oneness. They are the One exploring separation, exploring the absence of light to discover what it means to return to light. Darkness is not the enemy, it's a part of the journey. Why? Because it provides contrast. It allows us to rediscover the joy of returning to light. In experiencing separation and shadow, the one rediscovers wholeness in ever deeper ways. So when life feels heavy or dark, remember that too is part of the journey. That too is God knowing God. And yes, that too is part of the purpose of life. This universe is woven with polarities, light and dark, joy and sorrow, love and fear, unity and separation. And here is the key: these opposites are not mistakes, they are how we learn. We learn who we are by experiencing who we are not. We discover truth by wandering through illusion. We appreciate light because we have walked through darkness. We value unity after tasting separation. This is how the one learns about itself, through contrast. Without polarities, there is no reflection, no self awareness. And because we are all fractals of the one, we too grow through contrast. Each of us are unique expressions of the one, learns and evolves by moving through opposites, carrying that wisdom back into the wholeness of existence. This contrast is not a flaw in life, it is the very classroom of existence. So, again, what's the purpose of life? To live the contrast, to learn through them, to reflect the infinite back to itself. From this perspective, the purpose of life is not about reaching a final destination or earning divine approval. The purpose is experience itself, every shade of it. There is no ultimate moral judgment from the perspective of the source. What we call good or bad, success or failure, are just polarities in the dance of existence. Each one matters, each one is sacred. So we live for the sake of experiencing this life as is. Even when separation takes us deep into darkness, it's still the one exploring itself. And in the journey back, from forgetting to remembering, from shadow to light, we rediscover who we are in a deeper way. Advaita, the realization of non duality. This brings us to Advaita, which literally means not two. The great paradox of non duality is this: separation was never real. The individual and the universal are not two. The seeker and the sought are not two. The observer and the observed are not two. The God and the world are not two. Think of waves in the ocean. They rise and fall, each with their own form and shape, but they are never separate from the ocean itself. In the same way, all beings are movements of the one consciousness. When we see this clearly, the illusion of division dissolves. The real purpose of life, then, is to awaken to this truth, to realize we are not apart from God. We are God, experiencing itself as us. So here is the bigger picture. God is the one, unconditional, and beyond name and form. God divides only in appearance to know itself. Every galaxy, every rock, every being is God experiencing God. Darkness and light, sorrow and joy are both sacred aspects of the One. And the purpose of life is not a final destination, but the fullness of experience itself. The purpose of life is life itself. It's a play of dark and light, unity and separation. It's the one endlessly discovering itself through you, through me, through every form that exists. Or, as the sages of Advaita say, Tat Tvam Asi. You are that. You are not a part of God. You are not apart from God. You are God, experiencing itself as you. And that is the mystery and the miracle of life. So the next time you find yourself asking, what's my purpose? Pause, breathe, remember, you're already living it. The purpose is happening right now in the experience itself. And every moment, every choice, every breath you take is the one knowing itself through you.